Governor Abbott, meantime, is deploying state emergency response resources to Perryton, and they are going to need all the help they can get. Thankfully, they've got some more help from North Texas. Texas Baptist men are already on the ground there. John Travis Smith with that organization is with us live this afternoon. John Travis, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Let's talk about what you're finding there on the ground as you're canvassing that area and getting a look at the devastation. I know that you all head out for so many different disasters, but each one has sort of its own layout. What are some of the immediate things that you're seeing there in Perryton?
We're kind of hopeful at the moment because we've seen even from the people that live there just the resilience that they have. So it's heartening for us as we go in to help them, and they're wanting to get back on their feet. But we have volunteers right now already on site that have been there since yesterday. They're doing things like the box ministry, where we hand out boxes to help people collect their belongings and try to get whatever they can out of their home, salvage that and keep that. We've got feeding units, shower units, and even generators, and the ability to give internet to the people there. So we have a lot of assets going into the area.
It's good that they're going to have that help. It's interesting that you talk about how resilient they come across to you there. Those are some hardy folks in the Texas Panhandle. We know that. What are you all taking to the families this afternoon? I mean, how long do you anticipate that you're going to be there?
We'll be there as long as there's a need. So whether that's a few days, several weeks, there's just a tremendous, as you can see, some of the pictures and stories coming through, a lot of damage there. So we're going to be there as long as they need us there. So we'll be there that long. We're taking in everything that they could possibly need and joining with some others as well to help with some of those other immediate needs. But a lot of what they need now is just manpower to help sort through a lot of the debris, so many of the homes that were damaged and those kind of things. So we bring a lot of volunteer help and a lot of expertise in that area, as well as things like generators and like I said, internet, food, all those kind of things.
Yeah, that brings me to my last question for you. Do you need more people? Do you need volunteers? How can people get involved? I think, when people see fellow Texans suffering like this, they want to help out. What can they do?
They can always go to our website, tbmtx.org, and there's a lot of resources there that people can see what the needs are and how they can help. One of the great things we do is volunteer coordination. So we've got those specialists that are headed there now and just helping to get volunteers where help is needed the most, so people aren't just standing around, so they can actually get in and help do things and not be in the way of some of the other recovery efforts.
John Travis, thanks so much for taking some time out to talk to us this afternoon. I know that you all have so much work in front of you there in Perryton, but we really appreciate you sort of laying the scenery there out on what all those people are going through there. We really appreciate it and everything that you all are doing for them.
Thank you, guys.
We know that a lot of you at home are dealing with hail damage this week. We saw more of it again last night. So right now we have a storm damage helpline, and it's open for you. Experts from the Insurance Council of Texas are standing by to answer your questions about what to do after storm damage, because it can be a difficult thing to navigate, especially if you've never been through this before. Here's how it works. You text the word damage to 214-977-6028, and then you will be prompted to send in what your question is, and they will give you an answer. And again, we know that that kind of information is so critical in times like this, because none of us are really experts in this stuff, but these people are. So if you have a question, text damage to 214-977-6028.